Yes, Mr. Vice President, this is true that this is not time for business as usual. The 10 priorities remain valid from our opinion, but they need to be articulated in a completely different way. We consider that our top central challenge now is to address the refugees crisis, is to prevent a humanitarian crisis in this front in such a way that we are also able to protect the Schengen area. And we know this requires a real asylum system in Europe, a real European border and a real immigration policy. So we'll be with this Commission in building up these new instruments. But then at the same time we need to turn Europe into a real space for prosperity. And we believe that this year should be the time for this Commission to deliver a real update of Europe 2020 strategy in such a way that, look, this is not only about energy transition, this is about circular economy to better manage our resources. This is not only about R&D, this is about providing new digital solutions and innovation, again, to create quality jobs. And we need to make the best of our investment plan and of the revision of the budgetary instrument to deliver much better in this strategy. But at the same time, we are concerned with something which is happening now in Europe, which is a race to the bottom. There is a risk of race to the bottom, of member states competing to each other by downgrading their social standards. That's why we believe that this is the time for a strong pillar of social rights. This is the time for a mobility package to come, but this is also the time to tackle tax evasion in such a way that profits and taxes are paid where profits are made. We really consider this top priority, and we think that this ambition to complete the economic and monetary union should be driven by a central goal, and the central goal is upward convergence. And Mr. First Vice President, we consider that if we want to deliver this upward convergence, we also need to complete the banking union and to build up a real fiscal capacity in the Eurozone. But then we say all of these ambitions is not effective if we are not supported by a more ambitious external action. Yes, we agree with you. We need to have a global strategy, an updated global strategy, and the first test for this would be for Europe to lead the next Paris conference, is for Europe to lead in the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. And let me also address the importance of bringing about a real partnership with Africa as our neighbour continent. So these are our expectations for the year to come. This Parliament was very active in delivering a resolution, and you can count on us to be very active in pushing in the right direction. Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Frau